Hi, I'm Lance Burton, professional magician. You know, you don't have to be a professional to have fun entertaining your friends and family with magic. Today I'm going to teach you some of my favorite tricks from the new Lance Burton magic set. Let's get started. This is called the salt trick. It's a great trick to perform at the dinner table or really any place you can find a salt shaker. You can use your own handkerchief or you can borrow one. I make a little pocket in the handkerchief. I'm going to make 1,000 grains of salt disappear. Oops, excuse me, that's 1,001. Where did the salt go? Why, it's right up there in the air. Isn't that amazing? Okay, here's the secret to the salt trick. Watch closely. This is called a thumb tip. It's a little plastic thumb. It fits over your real thumb. When wearing the thumb tip, keep the back of your hand to the audience or point the thumb tip directly at the audience. That way they won't be able to see it. When you start the trick, take out your handkerchief or borrow one. Drape it over your left fist. You're going to make a little pocket in the left fist, and as you do that, you leave the thumb tip there inside the handkerchief. Pour the salt directly into the thumb tip. Now they think you're just pouring it into your fist, but it's actually going into the thumb tip. Then you make a little joke. You say, oops, that's 1,001 grains. You flick one grain away. And as you do that, you steal the thumb tip out. Just stick your thumb in and pull it out. The salt disappears. Hold the cloth with your thumb behind the cloth. That way no one can see it. To make the salt reappear, you just reach up in the air. You pop the thumb tip off like that, you pour it out, and that's the salt trick. A trick with a hat, a die, and a box. The die goes into the box. It disappears. Look, it's back in the hat. Here's the secret. You have a die and you also have a shell which fits over the die, just like that. You place the die and the shell in the hat, then you show the box. When you remove the die, you're actually just removing the shell. Now remember, you have to keep the back part covered with your hand so they don't know it's not a whole die. And as you stick it in the box, you're going to keep that part covered as well. It goes in the box, you close the lid, snap your fingers, show the box empty, then reach in the hat and reproduce the die. Terry, I'd like to show you a little card trick. You can see all the cards are different. Just take one out, any one you want. Take your lucky card. Look at it, remember it, put it back anywhere you like. I'll give the cards a quick shuffle. And when you want to find the card, if you know the secret, all you have to do is pass your hands over the deck. Was that your card? Now here's the secret to the mystery deck. It's actually a real deck of cards. You can actually play cards with it. But the secret is the deck is tapered. In other words, it's cut at an angle. One end is narrower than the other. If you take a card and you turn it around, you put it in the deck, you can see right there, down at this end, it sticks out a little bit. You see that? That's because that's the wide end on this one card. Just by passing your thumb and finger over the deck, that card comes right out. Okay, when you perform the trick, you have the spectator select a card. It doesn't matter which one they take. While they're looking at the card, turn the deck over end for end. They put the card back in the deck. Now you can always find it because it's sticking up here at the end. You can shuffle the cards, whatever you want, whenever you want the card. There it is. Okay, Terry, you've shuffled the cards. I'm just going to give them a little cut, and it's time for a game of cards. There they are, the 4 aces. Here's the secret to the 4-ace trick. Start by removing the 4 aces, turn the deck around, place the 4 aces back into the deck in different positions. Now you can have the spectator shuffle the cards. Whenever you want the 4 aces, run your thumb and finger along the edge of the cards. The 4 aces come out. You pretend like you're cutting the cards, and there they are. Here's a trick that's great to do for your relatives. Borrow a dollar bill, place it into your hand, and it disappears. Sorry, I don't know how to bring it back. Now take a couple of tissues or a handkerchief, and like magic, you make them disappear. This is the magic vanisher, a little plastic cup attached to a piece of elastic. Take any safety pin and tie that to the end of the elastic, and fasten the safety pin into the lining of your jacket up near the shoulder blade. Now put the jacket on. Remember, you can make anything disappear that you can fit into the vanisher. A dollar bill, a handkerchief, or a tissue. Here's how you do that. Get the vanisher in your right hand, whatever you're going to vanish, into your left hand. Place the tissue into the vanisher. Once it's in, let the vanisher fly underneath your coat. And from the front, it looks like magic. 3 green balls go into the magic box, and like magic, they change to 3 red balls. Here's the secret to the magic box. There are 2 secret compartments in the box. You start out with the red balls in the top secret compartment. When you do the trick, drop the green balls into the box, into the other side. By tilting the box this way, the green balls are caught in the bottom secret compartment, and the red balls roll free. Okay, Terry, count the pennies onto the tray.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 pennies. 3 of the pennies go into the magic box. Hold your hand out. You're going to hold the other 3 pennies. Where'd the pennies go? Open your hand, count them back onto the tray.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right in your hand. You already know how the magic box works. 3 balls are loaded in the top compartment. This is the magic coin tray. There's a secret compartment here at the bottom of the tray. Before you start the trick, load 3 extra pennies into the secret compartment. Turn the tray around so the audience doesn't see the opening. Have a spectator count 6 coins onto the tray. 3 coins go into the box. The other 3 coins go into the spectator's hand along with the 3 coins from the secret compartment. Change the pennies in the box into the balls. The spectator opens his hand and he's surprised that he has all 6 coins. The cups and balls, the oldest trick in magic. 3 balls and 3 cups. A ball goes on top of the center cup. It passes right through. The second ball goes just as easily. Just remember, the 3 balls always stay together. The secret to the cups and balls is you use an extra ball. I'll demonstrate using clear plastic cups so you can follow along more easily. Place the extra ball on top of the center cup, cover it with the other 2, drop the 3 balls inside, and you're ready to begin. Show the 3 balls and the 3 cups. Place the cups on the table like this. Place a ball on the center cup, cover it with the other 2. It looks like the ball's gone through. Do the same move again. The second ball apparently travels through the cup. Do the same move again. The third ball goes through the cup. Now you're ready to do the trick again at any time. Here's a quick trick with 4 quarters. Here's the secret to the trick. On the bottom of the box that holds the quarters, there's an extra quarter which you attach with double stick tape. Place the 4 quarters in the box, and by closing your hand, you automatically turn the box upside down. See? When you lift the box away, the quarters stay in the right hand, and by turning the box over once again, it looks like the quarters have jumped from hand to hand. Here's one of my favorites. It's called the milk trick. Here's the secret to the milk trick. You have a pitcher with only a little bit of milk in the bottom. You also have a clear plastic insert which fits inside the pitcher. Now watch what happens when I push down on the insert. The level of the milk rises. It looks like you have a full pitcher of milk. By tilting the pitcher, watch what happens to the level of the milk. It looks like you're pouring the milk, but you're not. The milk is simply being transferred inside the insert. The rest is just acting. Terry, this is my magic card box, and this is my magic card, the King of Spades. Go ahead and take the card, tear it in half, then in half again, then in half again. That's great. You've been working out, haven't you? I'll tell you what, you hold on to one corner. I'll place the rest of the cards there in the box. Close the box, and look, the card is restored and the corner fits perfectly. Here's the secret to the magic card box. You have a secret flap that the audience doesn't know about, and you need 2 identical cards from old decks because you're going to destroy 2 cards every time you do the trick. Tear a corner out of one of the cards, place that card face down into the box, cover it with the flap. Hide the extra piece in your right hand. Have the spectator tear the card into tiny pieces. Have him drop the pieces into your left hand. Pretend to give the spectator a corner, but that's actually the secret piece you had concealed. Drop the cards into the box, close the box, the flap does all the work, and it looks like you've restored the card. Here's a fun trick. Borrow a hat from someone in the audience. Show it empty. Then sprinkle some of the magic confetti into the hat. Stir it up with the wand and produce a lemon or some other small object. Here's the secret to the magic hat loader. The container full of confetti has a secret compartment in the bottom and a hole in the back. When you pick it up off the table, your thumb holds the lemon inside the container. Now, when you're shaking the confetti into the hat, just lower it down below the lip of the hat. Drop the lemon in. That's how you get it in the hat. Here's a fun trick. Show a tube empty. Pass the glass through it to prove that it's empty. Then pour the liquid into the tube. It doesn't come out the bottom. Where did the liquid go? Well, there it is. Back inside the glass. Here's the secret to the trick. Inside the glass is a little plastic insert. It has a little hook on the lip. It fits in there just like that. Now when you pass the glass through the tube in the beginning of the routine, that hook catches on the tube and the insert stays inside the tube. That's where the water goes. Pour the water right into that insert. Remember to keep your finger over that tab so nobody can see it. There's even enough room in between the insert and the walls of the tube to pass a handkerchief. To reproduce the water, just stick the glass back into the insert. Well, thanks for watching. You know, I got my first magic set over 30 years ago. I always enjoyed performing magic for my family and friends, and what started as a hobby eventually became my profession. Now remember, you don't have to be a professional to have fun with magic. As you're learning these tricks, practice them in front of a mirror. That way you can see them exactly the way the audience will see them. And don't forget the most important thing, have fun. If you're having fun, so will the audience. Good luck.